And welcome back.
Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
Wahoo.
So
Now then, now that we have 5 stars, we can go to just about anywhere down here. And as the door indicates, you only needed 1 power star to open the door.
so the fact that we have 5 means it's probably just gonna explode or something like that.
Too much power.
What the?
Yes, apparently you can get knocked back by walking into stuff.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you were to run straight forward into a wall, you probably would get pretty knocked back too. Go
You may
ahead,
not
go
knock
try it.
back, but you may knock yourself out, that's for sure.
Well, you know, every action has an equal and opposite reaction.
Now, there actually isn't 100 coins in this section.
No, there is
Believe it or
not. But there are 2 stars. This is the first one.
Give away the spoilers.
Yeah, a spoiler for a 20-year-old game. Mm-hmm. And you know something else? Darth Vader is Luke's dad.
What? That wasn't... What? That's not possible.
I'm so tired of hearing spoilers all the time.
So yes, like my partner here said, get in there! Like you said, there's 2 stars here. The first one is obviously in that box, and the next one is if you get it in 20 seconds to the bottom, hence the timer that pops up.
Yep. If you get
So,
there
speed
in
run!
under 21 seconds, yeah, you get the star. Now, that section, you can, like, jump off, and that'll shave off a bit of your time to this lower section here. But at the same time, you don't need to, because this really isn't that hard.
Yep, just push forward on the joystick.
Do.
And jump.
Here we go! Ah, man. This is the first
of the Castle Secret Stars.
This is the first time a lot of people heard Mario's voice actor, actually. I mean, though he debuted in Mario's Fundamentals on the PC, or Mario's Game Gallery, this is like the first like official Nintendo game on a Nintendo system that Charles Martinet provided the voice of Mario.
And now you know.
And now, if anybody else were to do Mario's voice, you'd just be like, it's not Charles Martinet. What's interesting is that Mario's voice got pegged down, like, super quickly. Like, you know, his voice in this game is pretty much his voice in the later games, with a little bit of evolution here and there, of course. But, like, other characters, like Peach, Luigi, Wario, it took a while to find their voices.
Constantly changing. My
Oh, yeah.
goodness.
You listen to Luigi's voice in, like, Mario Kart 64, it's like, bingo, ho, ho, ho. And then you listen to his voice in Mario Party, yeah!
Oh, God.
I'm the best! It's pretty something else. But Mario is just constantly, let's go!
Potato, potato.
Here we go!
He said, nuh-uh. Ain't gonna happen.
This guy shows up again in Super Mario Galaxy 2, along with this whole level, of course, but, yeah. He says the exact same thing.
As if you didn't know how to beat me the first time. There's no time loop here. I actually really do enjoy this boss music.
It's pretty good, yeah.
And now it's gone.
I won't grovel.
Shiny.
Here we go! Ah, man.
Take off his hat, get a little breather real quick.
Bowser's just ahead. Can you hear the princess calling?
She's in another castle.
Something tells me we're not gonna go save save Peach right now.
She can wait.
Whatever. I got power stars to collect.
And yes, this is once again the same music from Bomb Battlefield, so...
It's basically the theme of Super Mario 64, really.
And it's not that bad, thankfully.
It's gotten a few good remixes, like in Super Mario Galaxy 2, it gets a pretty jazzy remix.
Unfortunately, I still haven't played Super Mario Galaxy.
Ah, man, it's very good.
I know what I'm missing, even though I've never played it.
Now, an unfortunate problem with the Super Mario 64 is that a lot of its missions are just climb to the top.
Over and over and over again.
Like this is the first of many just climb to the top missions. There's like every mountain level seems to have one, or like get to the bottom. There's
And that's also the first time we see Bullet Bill.
Well, this is like one of the only areas with bullet bills too.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Now this is also, as you can see from the tower, as back in the old games, how the castle used to look. So this is Nintendo's first reintroduction of the old style of castles.
Yep. As a matter of fact, Super Mario 64 has a lot of new designs and stuff, like the thwomps. They're like blue squares now, like blue cube things now. Mario's design is a little bit different. He's gotten a bit leaner, a bit taller. In general, like a lot of things changed in the 64 era just to like fit a new, design paradigm. And things would just continue to change even more into the GameCube era.
Now, the trick to this mission, as it says shoot off or blast off into the blue, is you gotta aim for the more distant brick sort of column in the center.
Yeah.
And pray you don't miss.
Pretty much.
There's actually other ways of doing it too. You can actually go up top and do a running jump and somehow land underneath, but why do all the work? Follow what the actual star objective says and fire yourself off into the blue.
The physics in this game are pretty whack.
You can do a lot of stuff and get away with it.
Yeah. But hey, that's part of what makes Super Mario 64 so fun. It unlike Super Mario Sunshine and Super Mario Galaxy, it's very open. Like, the level's kind of just like a big playground. And while there are some stars you can only get if you select that star on like the menu screen, you can very often just get like sidetracked and finish a star that you honestly had no idea was even there. And it's pretty cool.
Yep, hence why in Bomb Bomb Battlefield I was able to actually get the Chain Chomp star way before, well, I wouldn't say way before, I could have done it at any time, but before what was it, Wings to the Sky, as it were?
Yeah.
But
Which,
wings.
Which Super Mario Galaxy you'd never be able to get away with.
And of course I wouldn't know. Maybe we'll have to do a LP of that.
Maybe. One of these days.
One of these days. So yes, as you've seen it multiple times before, I've actually skipped this section, just jump into the center and jump off to the next side, but
you gotta collect the coins.
Now that pole back there, aka flag pole with no flag, if you climb yourself all the way to the top and prop yourself up, or handstand as it were, you can actually get a 1-up.
Yep.
But who needs those?
It is one of the problems with this game is like it still has a live system, which is generally unnecessary.
Now, as you can see here, I rechanged the camera to the Mario cam for a split second because for some reason the Lakitu just refused to work.
You mean Lakitu?
Lakitu, God. Position yourself right to get the red coin.
Or you can just kick your way up the slope,
Which
that's what I usually do
later. But since I was already halfway up there, don't touch the ground, it's lava.
This was another one of the levels that's a little bit different in Super Mario 64 DS. There's a lot more like base ground, like a little more ground around the base of the tower. That's about it. Well, that and there's a Mega Mushroom hidden somewhere, but again, that's about it. And an extra star hidden somewhere.
Now, this one, actually, believe it or not, was one of those stars as a kid I never figured out how to get because I did not know there was an owl hidden in the tree.
I figured it out totally by accident.
I'm sure a lot of people figured it out by accident.
Yeah.
Because back then, we didn't have cheat codes or GameFAQs or IGN.
Yeah, we had strategy guides, though.
Yeah, but, you know, we were all kids who didn't have jobs, and I missed.
Well, I mean, come on. Just because we were all kids who didn't have jobs didn't mean we didn't have parents who were totally willing to get us strategy guides just to shut us up.
I don't know how to do it, Ma! Fine, will this shut you up? Yes,
Yay!
yes it will.
The best strategy guides were by Versus Books. Those guys, the best.
Ah, yes. The scenery of this playing field.
Whoa, Nelly.
Almost missed it. If you time it right and you actually land on the star, you obviously won't take any damage.
Yeah.
Because time apparently stops when you land on a star.
There is an interesting quirk, though. You can't collect the star if you run out of health. Like, if you run out of health and you land in a cannon at the same time, you can still shoot yourself out of the cannon, but any star you hit, you'll just fly right through it because you have no health. True facts.
Now, obviously, I didn't care for the owl at that point in time.
Mr.
It's just
Owl.
another... Yeah, really. How many legs? No. I just was introducing another way to get up here.
Yeah.
Instead of a side jump or a backflip or a double jump.
Whoop. That one just makes no sense. Like,
And
the only
nobody knew
reason...
it existed.
The only reason I discovered that was because there was, like, the glitch with the graphics where you could, like, see a line on the wall. And, I mean, you know, beyond that, there's really no hint that that's what you have to do.
Like I said, as a kid, just kind of, whoa, didn't know that was there.
It's maddening.
Now, clearly, as the game would say, was it 5 or 6 stars per level, usually?
There are 6 mission stars per level.
So, as we can see here, what I am doing is collecting the extra star, which you get after obtaining 100 coins.
That's right, because 100 coins in this game doesn't get you an extra life. It's only 50. But if you collect 100 coins in a level, you get a extra star.
And thankfully, when you get 100 coins, you don't actually leave the level altogether.
Yeah.
So this was kind of my way of saying, well, as a toodaloo, so to speak, to this level in general, might as well get all of the coins and then get the final star, and we'll never have to come back.
Yep.
Even though there's clearly a metal cap box here, which doesn't really have too much uses here.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a gimmick, sort of.
Yep.
Fun little way to come back and be semi-invincible.
Yep, the 100 coin star was another thing I discovered by accident. Even though there is a toad that tells you, you know, collect 100 coins in one of the 15 courses, you get an extra star. I discovered it totally by accident.
I discovered it, believe it or not, on this level as a kid.
I discovered it in a Big Boo's haunt. But yeah, that's one of the cool things about this game is, you know, first time playing it, just finding all this cool stuff. It's like, whoa, cool.
And yes, don't sneak up on the piranha plants.
Or don't fail to sneak up on the piranha plants.
Yeah. So you can slow walk, creep, or crawl.
Crawl. Yep. And punch.
Or jump on them if you can time it right.
Yeah. Some of this stuff doesn't appear in a Sunshine or Galaxy. Like, Sunshine gets rid of the long jump, which, you know, caused a lot of problems.
Here's the problem.
Yeah.
No more long jumps.
Yeah. But, you know, they also got rid of, like, the punch-kick combo, which, you know, was kind of lame. Sunshine also didn't have crawling. But Sunshine just didn't have crouching in general.
Well, to be perfectly honest, how many people use the whole entire punch-kick combo on any enemy?
Well, I mean, yeah, but, you know, it was still nice.
Now, you can also get the coins out of Thwomps by just jumping on their back without actually a ground pound, but, you know, who needs that many coins?
Well, that gives you extra coins, yeah. You can get 5 coins by jumping on them, and then 5 more coins by stomping them.
You collected 100. Congratulations. Now go find yourself a cookie.
I forget which stage has the most coins. Might be this
I
one.
have no idea.
Nice. Why were the coins there again?
Nobody knows.
Did you edit that?